Okay, be honest with me. How is your brain feeling right now? Is it a little fried? A little overwhelmed by the constant notifications, the endless to-do lists, the 24/7 news cycle? You boot up a fast-paced shooter or a massive open-world RPG, and instead of relaxing, you just feel more noise. What if I told you that the perfect antidote to all that chaos isn't more chaos, but order? The satisfying click of a mechanism falling into place. The breathtaking aha moment that makes you feel like a genius. The quiet, focused piece of a problem just waiting to be solved. Because for me, and maybe for you too, gaming is my therapy. Welcome everyone, I'm Ace, and this channel is your sanctuary for games that don't just kill time, but actually engage your mind. And there is no better time to treat your brain than right now. Steam's Black Friday sale is live, and the discounts are absolutely insane. But we're not just hunting for any deals. We're on a mission for the games that offer the purest form of mental satisfaction. We're talking about worlds built on logic, perception, and mind-bending creativity. Games that leave you feeling smarter, more centered, and genuinely accomplished when you walk away. So today, we are counting down the top 5 puzzle games you need to grab on Steam with over 60% off. Now, to make this list, every single game had to pass 3 crucial tests. 1, it has to be a masterclass in puzzle design. We're talking clever, how did I not see that moments. 2, it has to be an absolute steal. We're only looking at discounts of 60% or more, turning those $25 gems into $10 no-brainers. And 3, it has to offer a unique identity. No 2 games on this list will feel the same. We've got atmospheric mysteries, charming brain teasers, and physics-bending adventures. This list is curated to have something for every type of puzzle lover. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or someone just looking to dip their toes in, you are going to find your next favorite game here. I've personally spent countless hours in these worlds, and let me tell you, there is nothing quite like that feeling of being completely stumped, stepping away for a minute, and then having the solution hit you in the shower. It's a different kind of victory. It's a quiet, personal triumph that stays with you. So if you're ready to give your brain the vacation it deserves, to find some focus, and to snag some of the best deals on the entire internet, stick with me. Let's jump in and start our countdown with number 5. Ready? Let's go! Kicking off our list at number 5 is a game that is less about challenging your logic and more about soothing your soul. It's a puzzle game that understands sometimes the greatest challenge is the journey itself. This is FAR Changing Tides. Imagine a world covered in water. No cities, no noise, just the endless horizon and the gentle rocking of the waves. You are a boy named Toe, and your home is a unique seafaring vessel. This isn't a fast-paced adventure, it's a meditative expedition. Your puzzle isn't just in front of you, it is your ship. The puzzles here are all about understanding your environment and your vessel. You'll need to manipulate the ballast to dive under ruins, use wind and current to navigate, and unlock new parts of your ship to access previously unreachable areas. It's a constant, satisfying loop of see an obstacle, understand your tools, and adapt your home to overcome it. But the real magic of Changing Tides is the atmosphere. The soundtrack is an absolute masterpiece, swelling with emotion as you discover a new area and fading to a peaceful ambiance as you sail under a starry sky. There's no dialogue. The story is told through the world you explore and the subtle evolution of your journey, from survivor to master of the tides. This is the definition of gaming as therapy. It's a chance to unplug, to breathe, and to find a profound sense of peace in a vast, beautiful world. With a discount of over 60%, this is an absolute steal for an experience that will stay with you long after the credits roll. A perfect Serene start to our list. Next up at number 4, we're trading the serene seas for a fight for survival.
This one is for the puzzle solvers who also love a good resource management challenge. Welcome to Survival Fountain of Youth. You are a 16th century explorer, stranded on a mysterious chain of Caribbean islands. Your goal isn't just to escape, but to survive long enough to uncover the secret of the legendary Fountain of Youth. And let me tell you, this island will test you. The ultimate puzzle here? Your own survival. Every day is a new logic problem. You need to solve the puzzle of your basic needs: hunger, thirst, health, and stamina. Do you spend your energy hunting for food or gathering materials to build a better shelter? Can you purify enough water before you dehydrate? The island is your chessboard, and you're constantly thinking 3 moves ahead. The progression is incredibly satisfying. You start with nothing, smashing rocks together to make a basic tool, and eventually work your way up to building rafts to explore new islands, and crafting weapons to defend yourself. Unlocking a new recipe after struggling for days is one of the biggest aha moments you can get. It's a puzzle game woven into the very fabric of a survival simulator. If the therapy of Far was about peace, the therapy here is about mastery. It's about looking at a hostile, untamed world and saying, I will not just survive here, I will thrive. And with over 60% off, you can claim your piece of the Caribbean for a fraction of the price. All right, moving on to number 3, and we're taking a sharp turn into a vibrant, modern fantasy. This game combines puzzle solving with a social sim in a way that is just pure, undiluted joy. Get ready for Dungeons of Hinterberg. You play as Louisa, a burnt-out office worker who trades her laptop for a sword and heads to the magical alpine village of Hinterberg. This place is a tourist hotspot for a reason. It's surrounded by magical dungeons filled with clever puzzles and fantastical creatures. The core loop is an absolute delight. Solve puzzles and defeat monsters by day, befriends the locals and other tourists by night. The puzzle design is fantastic and varied. One moment you're using your sword to redirect light beams, the next you're freezing water spouts to create new platforms. Each dungeon introduces a new mechanic, keeping your brain constantly engaged with fresh challenges. And the combat is slick, simple, and perfectly integrated into the puzzle solving. But the real genius is how your social life powers up your dungeon crawling. The friends you make will teach you new abilities and unlock new areas. It's a puzzle in itself, managing your time and relationships to become the ultimate slayer. It's like if a Zelda dungeon was set in the Alps and you could go for a beer with the townsfolk afterwards. The therapy here is all about that work-life balance, even if your work is slaying magical beasts. It's a burst of color, creativity, and friendship that is guaranteed to lift your spirits. A must-play, and a total steal on sale. Landing at our number 2 spot is a game that redefines the concept of connection. It's a puzzle platformer that's as much about the bond between its characters as it is about the challenges they face. This is Unravel 2. In a world of loud, explosive games, Unravel 2 is a quiet masterpiece. You control 2 yarnies, little creatures made of a single strand of yarn. They are tied together, literally and figuratively, and this simple, physical connection is the core of every single puzzle in the game. This isn't a game where you just both jump at the same time. The puzzle is your tether. You'll use it to swing each other across chasms, create bridges and trampolines, and pull levers that are too heavy for one. It's a constant, beautiful conversation of, you go here, I'll do this, and together we'll make it. The physics of that yarn are flawless, making every successful maneuver feel incredibly satisfying. What starts as simple platforming evolves into some of the most ingeniously designed co-op puzzles I've ever experienced. It demands communication, patience, and a little bit of cleverness. And the best part? You can play the entire game solo, controlling both yarnies yourself, which becomes a delightful puzzle in coordination and multitasking. But the true magic is the atmosphere. There's no dialogue. The story is told through the environment and the gentle, emotional soundtrack. You feel the yarnies' determination, their fear, and their joy as they support each other through a world that is both breathtakingly beautiful and quietly dangerous. The therapy in Unravel 2 is the therapy of cooperation. It's a reminder that we are stronger together. It's the joy of solving a problem not just with your own brain, but in harmony with someone else. It's a heartwarming, brilliantly crafted experience that will leave you with a genuine sense of warmth and accomplishment. Whether you grab a friend for some couch co-op or settle in for a peaceful solo session, this is an essential puzzle game. And snagging this gem for over 60% off is an opportunity to weave some real magic into your library. A truly spectacular choice for our number 2 spot.
What does it mean for a game to be a masterpiece? Is it flawless mechanics, a compelling story, breathtaking art? For a game to claim the number 1 spot on a list like this, it can't just excel in one area. It has to be a perfect symphony, where every single element, the art, the music, the story, and yes, the puzzles, work in harmony to create something that is more than the sum of its parts. Something that doesn't just entertain you, but changes you. Our number 1 pick is that game. It is, without a single doubt in my mind, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. From the very first moment, Will of the Wisps is an assault on the senses in the best way possible. This is arguably the most beautiful 2D game ever created. But it's not just a pretty slideshow. This is a living, breathing world. Every blade of grass sways with purpose. Every particle of light tells a story. And the water is a character in itself. You don't just look at this world, you feel it, you inhabit it. And that brings us to the heart of the puzzle. In most games, movement is a means to an end. In Will of the Wisps, movement is the puzzle. It is the ultimate expression of show, don't tell. You see a distant, glowing platform. The puzzle isn't just how do I get there. The puzzle is a sequence, a fluid combination of your entire arsenal. You launch off a flower, dash through the air, grapple onto a light bug, use the momentum to swing, then burst upward through a column of water. It's a ballet of action where you are both the dancer and the choreographer. This is where the game's genius truly unfolds. The world of Niwen is one giant, interconnected, and organic puzzle box. Your brain becomes a map, constantly tagging areas you can't reach yet. That sealed door isn't a dead end, it's a promise. That towering cliff face isn't a barrier, it's a future victory. The moment you unlock a new ability, the entire map recontextualizes itself. Your aha moment isn't confined to a single room, it echoes across the entire world you've explored. You are not just solving puzzles, you are solving the world itself. And these puzzles and platforming challenges are not separate from the story. They are the story. You aren't just running from a collapsing mine to check a box, you are running with Ori's fear and desperation. You aren't just navigating a windswept canyon to reach a new area. You are navigating it with a sense of wonder and determination that the game makes you feel. The emotional score by Gareth Coker doesn't just accompany the action, it drives it, telling you when to feel hope, when to feel sorrow, and when to feel triumphant. I've talked a lot about gaming is my therapy on this channel. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is the ultimate expression of that. It is a therapeutic journey in its purest form. It will challenge your mind with its intricate world design. It will test your reflexes with its demanding but fair escape sequences. And it will touch your soul with a story about love, sacrifice, and finding the light in the darkness. It asks you to endure heartbreak, not for the sake of sadness, but to make the final, hard-won victory feel truly earned. To see this landmark title, this genuine work of art, available with a discount of over 60%, it's not just a sale, it's an invitation. An invitation to experience one of the most profound, beautiful, and intellectually satisfying journeys the medium has ever offered. This is more than a game. It is a piece of magic. And that is why Ori and the Will of the Wisps is our undeniable, unforgettable number 1. And there you have it. From the serene shores of
far-changing tides to the breathtaking heights of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, our top 5 puzzle games to transform your Steam library this Black Friday. We traveled through survival challenges, co-op connections, and mystical dungeons. But what ties all these games together is that core truth we started with. They engage your mind in a way that's truly fulfilling. They prove that victory in a game isn't just about a high score or a final boss. It's about that quiet, personal triumph of solving the unsolvable. It's about that moment where everything clicks, and you remember that gaming is my therapy. Now, a list is only as good as the deals behind it, and these are some of the steepest discounts you'll find. This is the perfect time to pick up these incredible experiences without hesitation. But the Black Friday sale is a vast and sometimes overwhelming digital landscape. So, here's your mission, should you choose to accept it. First, check the links in the description below. We've compiled direct links to every single game we talked about today to make your life easier. Second, the Steam Discovery Queue is your friend. Now that you've got a taste for what you like, let the algorithm help you find even more hidden gems. And third, the clock is ticking. These deals won't last forever, so don't let analysis paralysis steal your chance to grab these brain-tickling adventures. But this conversation doesn't end here. This is where you come in. The Game Codex isn't just a list of names. It's a living library powered by your insights. So I want to hear from you. Number 1, what puzzle game from this list are you most excited to play? Let me know in the comments. Number 2, what is your ultimate puzzle game that I missed? I'm always building the codex, and your recommendations are essential. And number 3, if you enjoyed this deep dive, if you found a new game to love, then do the most therapeutic thing you can do on this platform. Subscribe to the Game Codex. Why? Because here we believe games are more than just pastimes. They are stories, they are art, they are complex systems to be decoded, and yes, they are therapy. By subscribing, you're not just getting more videos, you're joining a community dedicated to finding the absolute best experiences in gaming, especially when they're on sale. You supported the channel by watching, and for that, I am incredibly grateful. You've now got the knowledge to make some of the best value-for-money purchases on the entire Steam store. Your brain will thank you. My name is Ace. This has been the Game Codex. Now go forth, solve some puzzles, and remember to treat your mind. I'll see you in the next one.